Dave? David?
Depends on who's that.
I'm Jesse. How's it going?
What's up, Jesse?
Yeah? It's not that serious. I just talked to Will up there. I guess if you don't mind, man, I'll just go nuts and ride the boats. Oh yeah? Nice. Well, thanks for watching, man.
Slot City.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Jesse, SlotCityFishing. We got David Hernandez here. He's the owner of St. Augustine Paddle Sports, and this is the Kaku Kayaks demo day out here. So if you want to show us some of the boats, man, that we're going to be taking out today, you're probably more qualified than I am to talk about them.
So yeah, today's the Kaku demo day. This week, finally the Kaku Zulu debuted. It's the pedal kayak for Kaku. We have one here motorized, and we have one here ready to go for paddling. I can just walk over so I can tell you about them.
Sure, man.
So this is the Kaku Zulu. This is the seafoam color. It has a torpedo on it, 1 horsepower torpedo. Got up to like 6 miles, a little over 6 miles an hour with the torpedo.
That's fast for a little boat.
Yes, it is, man. Good addition to your kayak if you're into that. Not everybody wants to be motorized, but I like it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think I'll go back to paddling.
Let's check out the torpedo controls.
So this is the throttle right here, and the throttle tells you, tells you the percentage of your battery, how fast you're going, and it also tells you how many more miles you can go.
Oh yeah,
which is a good feature.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
So yeah, it kind of tells you your battery life. If you look down here, here goes the lithium battery. It's a small battery. It weighs about 5 pounds or so. Right here is where you attach your power cable. It also comes with an attachment here so you can have USB to charge your phone and cameras.
Oh, that's
and stuff
awesome.
Like that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so
I'm noticing all these like starboard. That's to mount stuff, right?
yeah. So this starboard is really intended for
power pole
mounts.
And that is that the shape of the base already?
Yes. So more people are using it now to put mounts for motors.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's awesome that it comes with that already.
Yeah, and you can use it to add other things on them.
Yeah. So,
what's cool about a lot of the kayaks now, they have these rails on them.
Yeah.
You make them the way you want. There's so many accessories now. Camera mounts, rod holders, paddle holders.
Yeah, I use a camera mount, and then I also use the deeper chirp sonars mounts in the gear track. So where's the rudder controls for this thing? Like, how do you...
So here goes the rudder control right here.
Okay.
So you just pull forward and back.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty simple. And what's cool about this kayak is, if you look on the industry, a lot of the kayaks that have rudder systems, at some point you're changing your rudder cable.
Yeah.
They wear and tear, especially if you add a motor on it, it's going to put more wear and tear on them.
Yeah, I see. That guy's like a bicycle chain.
So Kevin Hawkins, he put this, this is like a...
Yeah, braided wire.
Braided wire, that's the word right there. So that's not going to break on you.
No.
That won't fail on you. Be there forever.
That it just deploys by the weight of the torpedo.
So on this side over here, I have there's a cleat on the rails. You pull this and it drops down.
Dang, man.
If you want to come back up, just pull it like that and it goes up.
Nice. And then
everything is light. The battery's like 5 pounds. That back there I think is like 15 pounds. So you're adding about 20 pounds.
Well, I saw the weight capacity of this thing's like 500 pounds anyway.
Yes,
You're definitely not pushing it.
Yes.
And
let's go take a look at the pedal system over here.
Yeah. This is the one I'm excited about, man, is the pedal drive.
I put a motor on that, but just for demo purposes, but it's really intended to pedal.
Yeah. All right, so this is what you guys have been wanting to see. This is the Kaku Zulu. This came out in like September for release, right?
Yeah, it was debuted at ICAST. And then when he got his first edition, he wanted to do some more modifications, so it ended up being delayed like 2-3 months.
Oh, wow.
Kevin does not put out garbage. He meticulously stays on his product to its right.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things, and I know a lot of people who really they swear by these, like Will and Wendy, and it's good stuff. But anyway, man, I'm gonna let you run through all the features of the pedal drive system. Just tell us what you think.
Okay, so what I like about this pedal system here is not like on all normal pedal systems. You got forward and reverse instantly. As you can see, it has a stowaway feature. See how it hinges?
Yeah.
So when you after you drop it down and bring it up, you still have your deck space.
Yeah, that's great.
So you can still stand and all. That was one of the things Kevin wanted to keep on the boat. Even though you have a pedal system, you can still stand if you want.
Yeah.
So it drops down pretty easy. Goes down into there. You got a plate that covers the whole.
Oh, while it's down?
Yeah, while it's down. So
nice.
It's pretty simple.
And there's this whole bracket and everything. That's all metal. That's nice.
That's all metal, and it has screws, so it's easily removable.
Yeah.
You could take this off, and it comes with a plate also, a full starboard that covers the hole.
And it comes with it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Especially if you're fishing like low tide or in like shallow flats.
Yeah. So yeah, if you don't want to take that out, yeah, that's what you do for the day.
Nice.
You
Similar rudder control as on the other one.
Same as the other one.
Oh, so the TORQEEDO uses the existing
yes, use the same existing thing.
Oh man,
just
that's awesome.
From one to the other, yeah.
Because I know on a lot of the boats where they put on the TORQEEDOs, they have to mount like foot controls and all that stuff. So that's awesome. It's pretty much just bolt on, ready to go.
Yes. 4 bolts. Take it off. You put 4 bolts on and the rudder connection. That's it.
Dang, man.
Yeah. So it's pretty simple.
So.
And then this rudder. This is the rudder cable. So you can deploy it easy, bring it back up, and it cleats right there.
Gotcha.
So pretty simple and effective. I mean, and also, I mean, this seat, there's no other kayak out here with a seat like this. It's so comfortable. You can stand on this when you're out in the water. I see guys stand all the way up here and sight cast and fish.
Jeez.
Yeah. Another feature this one has is it's got a bigger hatch than the Voodoo had. So if you motorize and want to have a bigger battery, you have room for the battery.
Yeah.
If not, you use it for storage.
Yeah, that's great.
But he upgraded that so that you can have battery storage.
Nice.
And then we have a front hatch also. So a lot of room.
Yeah, for sure.
To store stuff, and it's easy to get to.
Okay, man. So we checked out the Voodoos and the Zulus, both with the TORQEEDOs and without. So now you guys are probably wondering what the cost of these things are. So I'm gonna let Dave here tell you about the pricing.
Okay, the Kaku Voodoo, they retail at $1,200. You get the kayak and the seat. The paddle is an extra $120. It's a carbon fiber paddle with plastic blades. Great paddle, opens up very wide so you can stand and paddle.
Oh, nice.
You know, you can stand and paddle like this, or you can paddle like you're paddling a paddleboard. The Kaku Zulu retails at $2,000 with the pedal system.
With it?
Yes, without.
Dude, that's killer.
Yes, without the pedal system, it's $1,349.
Wow.
So you can buy it and pedal it like a regular kayak and upgrade later.
So it's cheaper than the Hobie Compass with the pedal drive.
Yes.
That's killer, man.
Yes, yes. Kaku, I think all of Kaku's brands are priced right.
Yeah.
You know.
Aside from the what are those ones? The thermoform kayaks. I think this is probably the cheapest roto-molded pedal drive kayak, actually.
Yes, I believe so. Yes. That
Nice.
price. Yes, most of them are $2,500 or more. So,
Yeah. That's great, man.
and you can get the option to buy without it too. You know, some of them other brands you got to buy the whole complete.
True, so you can add it on later if
Yes,
you want.
yes,
And then I'm
exactly.
sure that these guys have great warranties and everything else,
Yes,
probably.
yes. They have a manufacturer 2-year warranty on any manufacturer defects.
Nice.
One thing I love about Kaku is if you call up Kaku, you speak to the owner, Kevin.
Oh, wow.
It's no customer service rep putting you to call back later or this or that. You talk to the owner and he takes care of whatever issues you may have or any questions you may have.
Well, I appreciate you showing me all these yaks, man.
Thank you for coming out, Jesse. I
Yeah.
appreciate your time.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate you letting me drive these things. I can't wait to get that TORQEEDO out. I've never used one, man. It looks crazy.
I'm gonna warn you, man. That gets
It's
addictive.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Look out, my wife. Where'd my wife go?
once you use the motor,
Yeah.
man, it's hard to paddle.
My wife's gonna get mad because I'm probably gonna end up buying one of these things.
I'll give you a discount.
Yeah, I bet you will. All right, let's get on the water. All right, dudes, we are out here. This is the Kaku Zulu, brand new kayak. Just came out, pedal drive. I've never actually used one of these before, so I wanted to get a feel for it, how it paddles first. And So far, man, super nice. This seat is amazing, dude. It's like I'm sitting in like a lawn chair outside, man. It's super comfortable. You can lean back in it. Let's do some standing. All right, so easily one of the most stable kayaks I've ever been in. No question about that. I really like how the deck space is super open in this thing. Like the gunnels aren't very much higher than the floor of the yak. This is killer, man. So that's paddling around. Let's go ahead and get this paddle down. And then this is what you guys really want to see, is this drive. So it just drops down. Then there's this plate that sits here and clips in, and then we're ready to go. Spin some circles out here. Super comfortable. Let's go the other way. Man, turns great. The drive, everything feels super sturdy. No complaints about that, like it moving or having play or anything like that. It feels great. All right, so that's moving and paddling around. Let's see. All right, so I'm actually walking on this thing. Extremely stable, dude. And I did bring a fishing pole out here with me. I'm not really expecting to catch any fish, man, but I said this in one of my other kayak demo videos. If you're gonna demo a fishing kayak, bring your rod and reel and fish out of it, man, because how are you gonna know how well it fishes if you don't do some casting out of it, man? The way that this seat is, I'm not like crouched down or hunched down inside the seat. So it feels really comfortable with a spinning rod, me sitting right here and just working this lure. I'm also pretty high off the water. Pro Angler, their seats are pretty high. The highest one that I've ever owned. This one is higher off the water than that. So I feel like even though I'm not standing right now, I still have a really good like line of sight, like vantage. I can see really far. All right, let's do some standing and casting. All right, so standing and fishing, super easy out of this thing. All right, for our area, it's a lot of very shallow water. Man, this is a killer kayak because you can just easily pull this drive up and out of the water, and then you got this nice stable platform to do sight casting. You can stand in it. Something else that I used to do a lot in Texas that I don't see a lot of people do in this area is set up a wind drift. And this is a perfect example of when you should do this. I got the wind pushing at me from here on my starboard side. So with this seat, I can turn sideways, put my feet in the water. I got a nice little armrest right here. Man, it is a fun little kayak. This thing weighs 85 pounds too, so Pro Angler weighs 130. So for a boat this size and for how stable it is, it's very nice. All right, so we did some casting sitting, very comfortable. People stand up in this seat, but it's pretty windy out here, and I'm kind of not a really small dude, so I'm not gonna risk it standing up in this seat today. And then we did some sideways drift casting. This is obviously a very good fishing platform. So let's talk about some of the other features that I think are interesting on here. There's a very big tank well in the back. You could take a lot of gear in here. This kayak has a 500-pound weight capacity. So there's no shortage of places that you could put things on here. The power pole mounts are freaking sweet. On my old Hobie, you had to buy an adapter plate to do that. Let's talk about putting this drive in and out. So you get the clip, and then make sure that the prop is vertical, and that's it. Then we can go back to just paddling. All right, dudes, this is something I've always wanted to do, man. I've never used one of these things. We got the TORQEEDO on here. We're about to rip it in this Kaku Zulu. I'm freaking stoked about this, man. I think that we're deep enough now. He said you just drop it down. Here's my rudder. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, man. I should not have done this because I freaking want this now. All right, it tells you how much battery percent left you have. It tells you how fast you're going. We're going 3 miles an hour. And then it tells you how far you can go. Dude, this is amazing. Let's go swing back by my wife.
Come get me.
On the Kaku. So all you do is buy the adapter. This thing is amazing. So it's got this rudder control right here. A cool thing about this is it uses the same exact rudder controls as the rudder that's stock on the Kaku. So all you do is buy the adapter plate and then just bolt up your existing rudder control straight to the mount. Bro, that's like too much. I gotta get this now. All right, dude, so now we got my daughter in here. It's about 250, 270-ish pounds. And this kayak, man, it's killing it. Super stable. Can you stand up? Try to stand up. Super stable, dudes. Okay, sit back down.
Are we at max speed right now?
Yeah. All right, we got my wife, me, and my daughter in here. And it's handling it like a champion. All we're missing is my dog, and we have the whole dang family in here. All right, so this is probably close to 500 pounds, not including the TORQEEDO, however much that weighs. So we're probably like close to max capacity for this boat right now, and it's still super stable. It's a little tippy, I'm not gonna lie, but that's kind of expected, man. Well, I think that we have proven that it can hold a lot of weight. That was awesome.
Oh my goodness.
She loved it, man. She wants to do it all the time now.
Not too many kayaks you can do that on.
No,
Family on it.
for sure. All right, guys, we're back in the store. St. Augustine Paddle Sports. Dude, thank you for letting me ride those kayaks, man. That was crazy.
Thank you for coming out with your family, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, now I just got to convince my wife to buy me one of those Kakus with a TORQEEDO. But yeah, definitely a cool operation they got going on down here. So if you're in the St. Augustine area, come check it out. Kaku Kayaks is freaking sweet. And y'all got what? These are Vibes?
So Vibe, we sell Jackson. I'm also a new canoe dealer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and then I sell all kind of paddle boards, bishop boards, Great Lake boards.
Yeah.
We do rentals, tours. Yeah.
They got live bait in here, all kind of tackle, kayak accessories, clothes, and frozen bait. So, yeah.
Tours, rentals, charters.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching the video. If you like me doing these kayak demos, let me know. Dave's probably got some more yaks he want to get out on film. So like the video, subscribe if you're not already, man. And thank you guys for watching.
Oh, look at this.
This thing is cool.
This is ridiculous.
Do you like it?
I mean, we're really gonna flip.